Scrolling through social media, does it ever feel like we stuck at the starting line while everyone else is doing victory laps? You see the flashy cars, the exotic vacations, the screenshots of investment portfolios soaring into the stratosphere. Meanwhile, you're quietly checking your bank account, looking at a small balance, and trying to juggle the bills that are due next week. A question pops into your head. Am I behind with money? If you're in your 20s or 30s, and that feeling of being financially behind is weighing you down, just take a deep breath. Forget the highlight reels for a minute. Let's walk through 7 calm, realistic money milestones that actually matter for building a solid financial life. These aren't about getting rich quick. They're about getting financially secure, step by step. Your first major milestone has nothing to do with flashy investments or becoming a stock market genius. It's about safety. It's about building a shock absorber for your life. We're talking about your first emergency cushion. Life is full of surprises: a flat tire, a broken appliance, an unexpected medical bill. Without a safety net, these small inconveniences can quickly escalate into full-blown financial disasters, forcing you into debt or derailing your other goals. So, your initial target isn't tens of thousands of dollars. Start small. Okay, once you have that small emergency cushion in place, it's time for milestone number 2, the debt reality check. I know, this part can feel scary. For many of us, debt feels like a big dark cloud looming over our heads, a source of vague, constant anxiety. But you can't fight an enemy you can't see. So grab a notebook or open a spreadsheet, and without any judgment, list out every single debt you have. Student loans, credit card balances, car payments, personal loans, everything. Next to each debt, write down the current balance and, most importantly, the interest rate. The point of this exercise is not to make you feel bad or to create a plan to pay it all off in 1 month. The goal is simply to move from a state of vague fear to having a clear, organized picture of your financial obligations. Just knowing your numbers is a huge step. That clarity alone is progress. Now that you have a handle on your debts, let's move to milestone 3, creating a simple budget structure. When people hear the word budget, they often picture complicated spreadsheets with 100 different categories and tedious tracking. Let's throw that idea out the window. We're going for simplicity and effectiveness. All you need is a 3-bucket budget. Think of it this way: every dollar that comes in gets assigned to one of 3 jobs. The first bucket is for essentials. This covers your needs like housing, utilities, groceries, and transportation. The second bucket is for fun. This is your money for hobbies, dining out, entertainment, and anything that brings you joy. And the third bucket is for future you. This is for savings, debt repayment, and investments. You don't need perfect percentages right away. Just start by roughly dividing your income into these 3 areas. The ultimate goal here is to give every dollar a job, so you're in control of where your money is going, instead of wondering where it all went at the end of the month. With your 3-bucket budget mapped out, we arrive at milestone 4, and this one is a game changer: putting your money flow on autopilot. Let's be honest, relying on willpower and discipline every single day is exhausting. You might have the best intentions to save money or pay down debt, but life gets busy, and it's easy to forget or procrastinate. The solution is to turn your discipline into a default setting to automation. On the day you get paid, set up automatic transfers from your checking account. Have your bank automatically send a set amount to your savings account. Set up automatic payments for all your recurring bills and your debt payments. You can even set up a transfer to a separate fund money account. When you automate your money flow, you're essentially making your financial goals happen without having to think about it. It is the most powerful way to ensure you consistently paying yourself first and working towards your goals. Once your foundational systems are running smoothly, you have your small emergency fund. You know your debt picture, and your budget is automated. It's time for milestone 5. This is where you plant the first seed for your long-term wealth, your first investment or retirement contribution. The world of investing can seem intimidating, but you don't need to be an expert to start. The key here is not the amount, but the habit. Milestones 6 shifts our focus from managing the money you have to increasing the money you can earn. Your single greatest financial asset is you, your knowledge, your abilities, and your earning power. So it's time for an income skill upgrade. Think about your career and your industry. What is one skill that, if you developed it over the next 2 to 5 years, could significantly increase your income? Maybe it's learning a new software, getting a professional certification, improving your public speaking abilities, or mastering a high-value skill like coding, sales, or digital marketing. Once you've identified that skill, start investing time into it. It doesn't have to be a formal degree. It could be an online course, a weekend workshop, or even just dedicating a few hours a week to reading books and practicing. Investing in your skills is one of the highest return investments you can ever make. Now for our final milestone, number 7, the net worth check-in. This is the big picture metric that ties everything together. Your net worth is simply what you own your assets, minus what you owe your liabilities. Assets include your cash, savings, investments, and property. Liabilities include all your debts like student loans, credit card balances, and mortgage. Once or twice a year, take the time to calculate this number. You can use a simple spreadsheet or a financial app. The goal here is not to see a perfect skyrocketing number from day one. In your 20s or early 30s, your net worth might even be negative, especially if you have student loans, and that's completely normal. The purpose of this check-in is to track the direction of your financial life over time. Are you seeing a slow but steady upward trend? This single number gives you the ultimate feedback on whether your financial habits are moving you closer to your goals. So there you have it, 7 realistic checkpoints on your financial journey. Remember, these milestones are not a race. You're not late. You're not behind. You are on your own path, moving at your own pace. This is financial education, not personal financial advice. But the principle is universal. Small, consistent moves lead to massive results in the long run. By focusing on these fundamental steps, your 20s and 30s can be the decades where you lay the unshakable foundations for a much calmer, more secure financial future. Thanks for watching. Stay with Finance Decoded. We're building this together.